Okay guys, we're here to test the SkyShark Lightning 150 electric motor, and we currently have it equipped with a 16 by 10 3-bladed prop for the Uhu. We have two 4-cell 5,000 milliamp packs also from SkyShark that will be hooked up in series. We have a SkyShark 70 amp controller ESC with a SkyShark watt meter that will be measuring things, and here's our little T to hook our batteries up, and our battery for our receiver, which you see there. Of course, we have our tachometer, which will be a great tool also, and we have the transmitter. And I wanted to show this because we have been looking for a great way to do an arming switch, and these guys have it. I may rewire it with some heavier wire. This is wired with 12 gauge wire. Everything else I have is 10 gauge, so we may make that into a 10 gauge arming switch. And of course our transmitter and our partner in crime, Goran from Sweden. Say hello, Goran.
Hello.
Okay, so let's get everything hooked up and then we'll get started. Okay, a couple other things to note too for safety purposes. We have a bucket of sand here in case the batteries catch on fire. And we have a chemical fire extinguisher, not a water one. Do not use a water fire extinguisher. So we have everything in place to do our testing of this power system. And Goran will be manning the extinguisher and the sand if needed. And he knows how to do CPR if I get electrocuted. So here we go. Okay, trying to maintain my composure here because Goran's trying to make me laugh while I was hooking up these batteries. As you can see, we have our batteries hooked up in series, coming down to our watt meter, which you can actually read what it says here. Okay, and then onto the ESC, and of course onto the motor. So let's do some testing. Goran, do you want to hold this?
I think I should.
Yeah.
Take a look at the watt meter.
Okay, so you keep it on the watt meter, and I'm going to spin the prop. Here we go. Okay, well that did it. It looks like we got some good numbers out of it, over 11,000 RPMs. We did a little more extensive testing and was pulling a max of about 55 amps.
Yes.
And how many watts?
About somewhere between 1600 and 1700.
Yeah, between 1600 and 1700 watts. So it looks good. It looks like a good setup. I think we're going to get plenty of thrust. I'll run the numbers through the static thrust calculator just to give us an idea of what we can semi-expect to pull. I would imagine at 11,000 that's probably going to be somewhere up around 18, 19 pounds of thrust, static thrust.